You're listening to Bullpen Science with Dr. Richard Aplin, the podcast that gives you real health solutions to your real health problems. And now, your visionary host, Dr. Richard Aplin.
Hi, this is Dr. Aplin with Bullpen Science, and we're on location in Atlanta, Georgia at the NeuroInfinity Certification and Training, and we have as a special guest today, Dr. Dr. Hanson. Now, I personally know Dr. Laura, and I've known her for some time. We've been instructors for NI for quite some time, and we've actually shared patients back and forth. I have a patient that I needed some very specific work, and so I had them come to Dr. Laura, and she has helped out tremendously. So thank you very much for being on the podcast today, Laura.
Oh, absolutely. This is fun.
Yes, it is fun. And, I wanted to ask you a few questions. Now, you specialize in not just pediatrics, but a specialty within pediatrics. So tell us about that.
Well, I work with developmentally delayed children, and my goal when I work with kids is to figure out their neurological age versus their chronological age. And usually parents find me and they're working on their child because the child has an attention issue, or they can't sit still, or they're angry, or they're not able to make friends easily, they don't like doing their homework. So we start working backwards to try to figure out where did they leave off so that we can get that neurology going forward.
Well, that is definitely hope for people that are out there. And I know a lot of parents suffer with a lot of issues that their children, and it's not just the child's issue, it's actually the whole family.
It is the whole family. That's absolutely right. It is the whole family.
And so when they come to your facility or your office and they work with you, it's not just the child, which would be the patient, but it's also the parents.
It is the parents too. There's a lot of coaching that goes on.
That's fantastic. That's absolutely wonderful. But something that I have found in my own practice, a lot of people out there, they don't really realize that children are suffering from a lot of situations or a lot of conditions that are always the result of a process. And because the child may not manifest like an adult would, it goes completely unnoticed.
Well, and we've got this mentality in our healthcare system that we just think they're going to grow out of everything.
Right. How many times have we heard the doctor tell a mother or a father, oh, they'll just grow out of it. It's just a phase they're going through.
And those are the pivotal years when if you could get that child the kind of care that they really need, you could go in there and erase the problem, where if you wait, it is a much bigger issue to try to resolve.
One of the things that we say is along these same lines is you never grow out of a problem, you grow into it.
Exactly. You do. It's just going to create another problem.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And, the new thing in science out there, and we see it in my area, and I promote it, and I'm sure you promote it too, is that, there are no conditions that don't have a process in front of it.
Exactly.
And so focusing on the process is where the hope lies.
That's where we can make the changes. Absolutely.
Yeah, and the whole idea in science or medicine today with just trying to manage condition, people have lost hope.
They have, and they just chase one part, and that one part is a part of a much bigger picture. And they'll tell you, okay, so if you get any kind of reaction with this one medication, we'll just give you another medication to counter that. That really verifies the whole concept of a process.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. I was sitting here listening to what you were saying. It came to me, we're here teaching together, and we have really enjoyed this weekend.
It has. It's been a great weekend.
Yeah, and the doctors that are coming through and getting their certification and getting their training, we see so much potential in the future.
Oh, absolutely. They're asking great questions. They want to know this new information of neurologically-based chiropractic and how we approach the whole body.
Absolutely. This is just a wonderful time that we've had here together, and I thank you, everyone, for joining in with our podcast. This is Dr. Aplin and Dr. Dr. Hanson, and this has been Bullpen Science.
You've been listening to Bullpen Science with Dr. Richard Aplin. To learn more about real health solutions to your real health problems, call us at 256-203-9433 or visit us online at envisionchiropractic.com today.